Nazdar ličky, rád vás tady vidím, doufám, že vy mě taky. Dneska se teda vrhneme na Gothic 2, uvidíme, co se mi povede, co se mi nepovede, protože původně jsem si chtěl kouknout na internet, kde najdu ten balík trávy, ale jinak si jsem uvidíme, co se mi povede. Jo, slyšet jsem, dobrý. Takže jo, dneska mám velice dobrou náladu, to vám musím říct rovnou, protože jsem dostal novou airsoftovou zbraň. No a funguje nádherně. Všechno, co jsem o ní četl, tak tam sedí, funguje to paráda. Původně jsem čekal, že tam budu muset hnedka měnit hop-up a hlaveň, aby to bylo lepší, ale mám pocit, že teď to rozhodně nepotřebuje, protože to má 2 jouly hned na začátku, takže jako... Ještě se uvidí, jak se s tím bude sobotu hrát, když tak si potom s tím budu pohrávat celkově. Ale to semka tak nějak nepatří, protože vy to stejně neuvidíte. Nemám nic, čím bych to natáčel, no. Takže jo, jdem se prostě na ten Gothic, ať to stojí za to. Tak. Bude změna, takže to je první zpráva, bohužel taková špatná pro vás, ale ještě uvidíme, možná to zvládnu, možná ne. S tím vám nemůžu, to vám teď neřeknu, jak to dopadne, nevím to. Samozřejmě bych byl rád, kdyby to klaplo, ale víte, jak to chodí. Když se všechno sere, tak se to může tak spadne i záchod. Takže co se týče tohodle, ten pátek teda nevím, jestli dáme nějakou hru prodlouženě, nebo jestli vůbec bude vysílání. Tak, tamhle se jde taky dostat ještě, tam je schodiště. Ale mě zajímá teď co, my jsme prostě bojovali s tím ještěrem a my jsme ho nedokázali sejmout. Takže já teďka mám 2 možnosti, buď si někde na tržišti nebo někde najdu šípy, na to abych je koupil. A nebo... nevím, no. Tak, skočíme tady za lovcem.
Hey, you up and join the militia, huh? Not that I care, just as long as besides orcs and bandits, you hunt a few wolves as well, huh?
Show me your way.
Má 50 šípů, to je dobrý. Já tady mám. Ale prostě obratnosti, a za 500, ten je drahý jako svině. Tak nic, no. Vezmu všech 50 šípů, protože budeme na to ještě ruku potřebovat. Tak, tam dojdeme zase za ní zpátky. Tímhle už bych jim měl ustřelit jak nic. A doufám, že ten balík tam bude, no, vzadu. Stejně mám pocit, že spíš bude v tom skladišti, ale toho neporazíme. Zatím. Nebo ještě tady dole.
Hey, you're in the militia now. I'm gonna laugh myself sick. A former convict in the militia. Only you could pull something like that. You won't blow the whistle on me about working for Lee, will you? But you know me. Teach me something.
No.
Come back.
Já ho neprásknu, proč bych ho prásknul. Ten nedělá nic nelegálního zatím. tady to nevypadá, že by byl nějaký balík, takže to nic. Tak tam skočíme teda za tu ještěrkou. No, zkusíme dostat tu ještěrku, takhle.
That's what I've always
I
said.
agree with you completely. That's no secret.
I can't take care of
Bych
everything.
No
potřeboval,
idea, you
kolik
tell
mám na
me.
ten level? 900 mi chybí na level. Bychom mohli zvládnout.
Been there, done
Abychom
that.
měli tu obratnost a měli ten lepší kord. Zároveň budeme i lepší s lukem, což to se hodí úplně nejvíc. A mě by fakt zajímalo, kdy vyjde předělávka nebo remake té jedničky. Furt se na to koukám, kdy už oznámí, kdy to bude to datum vydání a furt nic. To nám ještě kousnu. A ještě se trefit do ní. Jo, ale takhle blízko a stejně se trefí každým třetím šípem. Ty vole. No, sice 120 zkušeností, ale kolik mi... No, já jsem střílel do něj 61 šípů, ale... A ještě z něho nic nestáhnu. Pirátská šavle, rybí polévka... Nějaké ty ryby, zatím mi to teda moc nevyplatilo semka jít. Vypadá, že tady ten balík. Rybí polévka. Tady nic si nebude. Jsem teda tady doufal. To je víc věcí. Jsem tam nedostanu. Počkat. No, tam je skin. Boj s touhle ještěrkou mě stál teda 60 zlatáků, kolik jsem získal zpátky. No, 700 za tu šalu jednu, jakoby, ale to samozřejmě nedostaneme, ale to je jedno. Myslím, že jsme dostali asi trošilinku víc, než jsme utratili, takže... A doufal jsem teda, že tady ten balík bude, no. Ještě máme škeble. Taky něco stále, že? No, teď mi můžu získat perlu. A tady za 120, ale šance, že tam ta perla bude asi malá, co? Ještě jsme získali maso ve škeble. Jsme získali zase sílu. Maso ze škeble je dračí. Nevařené chutná výtečně. Dobré. A ještě jsme získali sílu. Ta by měla být taky relativně drahá, ale to je. Síla, no to je jen za 20, takže to jsem to prodělal trošku, ale na těch perlách bych mohl vydělat. Takže to nebylo úplně tak zlé. Ještě jedna míče. No, chviličku lidičky, já se kouknu na to tam zle. Řmena neviditelný. Projít pláže, a i když tam to bylo taky docela na prd, no. Potřebuju ty zkušenosti hlavně a nějak je nemůžeme zase síra, takže z tohohle to je prodělečný spíš.
For Inos.
Přemýšlím, teďkom bych si měl ještě jednou skočit pro šípe někam a nevím, kdo mě ještě může prodat.
Everybody knows by
That's
now.
all just gossip.
Go away.
A
Don't
to
tell
by
me
měl
that.
být
That's what I've always
v
Nothing's ever gonna
tom,
change that.
v kasárnách by nám měli prodat, to určitě. Někdo by měl dodávat spíš šípy
He can't
takhle.
keep anything to himself.
No a vyrazit do divočiny na lov, no. Je tak nějaký jediná možnost další.
But so great was the wrath of Beliar.
Ale počkat, já jsem ještě nemluvil s těma dle.
Hey, come closer. Take a break and have a sip of cool beer. Lord Andre is springing for a few barrels of free beer.
Hey, you! Hey, what's up?
Yeah, as long as the Paladins don't have any new assignments for me, I can have myself a couple of beers here. What more could you ask?
You're working for the Paladins?
Well, yeah, I report to them on the situation in the city. At the moment, everything is quiet.
How are things with the orcs?
No reason to worry. We in the city guard and the paladins have everything under control. Go home and let us do our work. We're watching over the town and its citizens. Oh,
Would you like another beer?
there's nothing better than a cool ale.
You were about to say something about the orcs.
Oh, yeah, right. The orcs are absolutely no threat to the city. They're stuck in the Valley of Mines, and the pass is held by the paladins. Not even a meat bug could get through there.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit
What are you
order
doing
of the
here?
Honorable Lord
I'm
Hagen,
a novice from the
following
monastery.
decree is
I
hereby
run errands for the
enacted
magicians
by reason
and
of the
also the
imminent danger of an
paladins.
attack by
I have
orcs.
provided
Each
the 3
inhabitant of the
innkeepers in the
is to
city with
prepare
wine from the
himself
monastery.
accordingly. Everyone is to begin training in the skills of combat immediately.
Who are the 3
and to arm
innkeepers?
himself
One of them is the
appropriately.
good man here behind the bar. Then there is Karagon, who has his tavern on the Temple Square, and Cardiff, the owner of the tavern in the Harbor District.
What can you tell me about the monastery?
We novices seek enlightenment in prayer to Innos and learn the principles of faith from the magicians. We serve them as we serve Innos and prepare ourselves for the union with the fire.
Nechceme odvízt do kláštera. Tak. Něco
Don't
povíš?
bother me, I'm on duty.
Tak nic. Bylo rychlý. Tak, co máme ještě? Tam máme bandity na majáku. Informace pro Garvena. No teď zatím žádný nevíme. Šílený felan.
That's not what I heard.
To nic, tam není.
It's terrible.
Jo, kuše, to nám to říká, že někde ztratil. Přepadení obchodní. Jo.
Hey, you! What are you
That's
doing here?
terrible.
I wouldn't know how that is any of your business.
Someone's
Get
gonna
lost!
do the work.
And it's gonna
Hey,
get even
you.
worse.
How's it going?
These
You're not from around here, are you? Never mind, neither am I.
Where did you hang around before?
In the woods, hunting scavengers and wolves, together
That's
with
not
some
what my
hunters.
husband thinks.
But I gave it up. These are dangerous
These are
times.
bad times.
There's a lot of riffraff running around out there.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Where can I find the other hunters?
We had our
And it's gonna
camp
get even
outside near the
worse.
tavern halfway to Onar's farm, but I don't know
don't
whether there's
say.
anyone left in the camp now. There used to be 2 of
That's
us here in town until a few days ago. My friend
not
Trokar
what my
is an
husband thinks.
excellent hunter.
That's an open secret.
Don't tell this to
Vosper
me.
said you used to work for him.
Yes, I did, but he
He
was
says
only
things like
interested in his
that.
blasted hides. I told him how dangerous
I
it's
don't
gotten
believe
out
that.
there. He didn't really listen to me. Well, anyway, he
works
paid
okay,
well.
too.
I can't complain about that.
Can you tell me anything
Says
else
things
about
like
him?
that.
Vosper had one of his bows
Don't
stolen
tell me
recently
about
in broad daylight. Some guy just
That's an
waltzed
open
into his
secret.
store, took a bow, and left. The thieves are getting
That's
more and more brazen.
If I hadn't seen it with
Can
my
you
own
teach me
eyes-
something about hunting?
I can teach you how to
He simply
sneak
talks
properly
too
and how to
much.
handle a bow.
He'd better shut up.
That's an open secret.
I want to be able to handle a bow better.
Okay, then,
So
let's see if
bad
I
with the
can
work?
teach you anything.
And it's gonna get
Jo,
even
tady se to
worse.
učí takhle taky ten luk, jasně.
These are bad times.
Na to nemám teď body, ale když tak se semka přijdu potom.
You don't say.
So, where is your friend Trokar now?
That's not what my
Well,
husband thinks.
it's a curious story. Only a few
These are
days
bad
ago,
times.
we were both standing at the bar in Corrigan's Tavern,
Everybody knows
discussing
by
the
now.
hunt. Don't ask me what happened
If I
next.
hadn't seen it with
I
my
had
own
had a
eyes.
few by then. I vaguely remember
That's what I've
Trokar
always
saying
said.
that he was going out to get a few swamp weed
Everybody
reapers.
knows by now.
He never came back.
He'd better shut up.
And it's gonna get
Where does
even
one
worse.
get swamp weed reefers?
Somewhere down at the harbor, as
says
far
things
as
like
I
that?
know.
Didn't you go
Don't
looking
tell this
for
to
him?
anyone.
No, but I reported it to the militia. But they
Don't
haven't been
say.
able to find him yet. I hope he didn't get attacked by
Someone's
a
gonna do the
wolf,
work.
or worse. I'm afraid that I'll stumble
tell
over his body someday when I'm out
Yeah, the ball back
hunting.
here is
I don't think I could bear that.
Jak si společníka.
Ah, there you are again.
Show me your where.
O, šípy nemá. To je škoda. Ale já ji můžu prodat. Já ji můžu prodat tenhle ten jeden meč. Tohle to máme 100, to je dobrý. No, za perlu mi dá 18. To se moc nevyplatilo. Za rodu dá 30, to není špatný. Má zastříbrný prsten. A zkusíme jinýho obchodníka ještě.
Show me.
A tady nemá nic, co bych potřeboval. Za stejnou cenu, za stejnou cenu. Tady asi nebude tam možnost, aby někdo kupoval za jinou.
I could get your gold back for you.
Oh, and why would you do that?
I want part of the gold as a reward.
First, see if you can get my purse back. Then, we'll talk about your reward.
Why didn't you call the city guard?
The guards only respond if a thief is caught in the act. And when I noticed my purse was missing, the bastard was already gone.
How much gold was in that purse?
50 gold pieces. That's quite a lot in these crappy times.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. If you just knock the bastard down, the city guard will get involved. Lately, things have been getting really tough here. Since the paladins came to town, the guards have been cracking down on brawlers. So think of something.
I shall. Show me your...
Ne, ten má 30 šípů, paráda. Krátký luk, my máme jaký? My máme, no tak, krátký luk, ten nemůžeme prodat, protože máme 2, koukám. Ani je potřeba 10 obratnosti. A na tenhle ten už je potřeba 110. Trošku moc velký rozdíl, kámo, ne?
Alric says you got his sword.
Do you mean that ragged fellow who traded his weapon to me for a few torches and chunks of meat?
That's him.
I still have the sword.
How much do you want for it?
Well, for you, 50 gold pieces.
Ty vole, 50.
Here's 50 gold pieces. Give me Alric's sword then.
Here you go. That was a good deal.
Já to vezmu. To byl ten zápasník, že? tady. Já teď nevím, jestli mě tohle to zabije nebo zraní. Ten pád. Slabý, nevím, neudělá mi to nic.
I've got your sword.
Ah, that's much better than fighting with an old stick.
Zbývá mi 600 zkušeností, jo? To je ještě docela garden. Jdeme do přírody a uvidíme, co se dá dělat. Jo.
Hey. Jorah says you've got his money.
Damn it! I'm out of here!
Ten slušně zdrhá.
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you want from me? Huh?
You stole from Jorah in broad daylight, and he even saw you do it. So I've come to tell you that you're a lousy thief, and that... And now, you tell me who you are.
I'm nothing but a poor wretch, trying to make ends meet one way or another. Well, what else can I do? I can't find a job in town.
All right, I see. Spare me your whining. You had better hand over Jorah's gold now.
Here's the dough, man! But now let me go! I'll never do it again!
I should turn you into the militia.
What else do you want? I've got nothing left. Let me go, man!
Why would I want to do that?
In the city, it's always good to know the right people and to stay on their good side. I could put in a good word for you. I can't and won't say more. The rest is up to you.
Get lost and don't show your face around here again.
Oh, you won't regret this. Thanks, man.
Nebo další zkušenosti, paráda.
Due to the general situation, the forest and wilderness near the city are to be avoided for your own protection. Furthermore, any contact with the rebelling peasantry in the surrounding areas is strictly forbidden.
About the thief.
Yes, how's it going? Have you caught him? And much more importantly, do you have my gold?
He got away from me.
And what about my gold? Did he get away with it?
Here's the 50 gold pieces he stole from you.
Innos be praised. There is still justice in the city.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
If it's gold you want, then hunt down the thieves and collect the bounty from Lord Andre. Now, I must get back to my customers.
Lakomej. 50 svaťáků mě nevytrhne. A dal mi 100 zkušeností, což je dobrý. Nám chybí už jenom 345. Už někde je teďkom...
Another one of those things. All right. So much for...
One less monster around.
Tak to vnímám. Tady to vlastně není přes to, přes mezerníka, přes F-ko. Místo to bylo přes mezerník. Ale ve zbroji už vydržíme aspoň podanec od můti, tak je to dobrý. Ano, tak. No, dost zkušeností za. Nejci, teď se blbě trefuje, ale... Každá zkušenost pro mě dobrá. Nepustím tě, Betty. Teďka ne. Hezký šíp. Rezavá sekera, to je na prodej, jako dělaný. No a bude do těch dveří šťoukat do té doby, dokud ti prostě nepustím. Aby mě zajímalo, jak se semka dostala loď. Tak, dáme masito a jdeme dál. No. No, uložit. A se snám nepříjemně. Jaké prasení, není dost tak těžký na zabití, koukám. Můžeme vydělat na košiši. Házej. Otrava jedna. A tady už jsou ty banditi. No, tady je tenhle. Ještě by to kousek lepší zbroj a dáme toho i víc. Já po mně hned kapuju, že?
You're in for it now.
To říkám.
So much for you, lowlife.
Netrefil jedním šípem. Dobrá. Ty mají silný zbraně. Ním se nepřibližovat. Ním je 100, sakra. Tak jsme na levelu. Toho druhého zkusíme nožíkem. Co je na to? Sice nás skoro oddělal, ale to nám nevadí. Důležitá je ta úroveň. A jdeme si teda zvýšit luk a obratnost. Kolik budeme potřebovat na další? 2,5 tisíce bodů. To už dá záhul delší. Když tam potom budou mise, které budou dávat i více zkušeností, ono se to tak nějak vyrovná asi. Dáme si spánek do rána, to nás vyhýluje zadarmo.
Business.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
I'd have gone about it differently. I agree with you completely.
Who says things like that?
I never knew that.
A šupky do práce. Já, on je tady furt, že bychom vás přece jenom práskli.
Hey, you!
Works all day too.
So, doing all right?
Interesting.
What else do you want? I didn't steal anything else, honest, man.
That's what I've always said.
That's an open secret.
I don't believe that.
Ten chlápek, ten lovčí
And it's
tady
gonna get
není.
even worse.
Kde ten se
I
to
won't
volá?
tell her a thing from now on.
But that's terrible.
Tady je, vidím.
Hey, you! I want to be able to handle...
Okay, then, let's see if I can teach you anything. All right. Your aim has become more accurate already.
To je fajn. Blížení se teďkom brát ještě
Hear
nebude.
ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby martial law is immediately declared in all cities and regions of the realm. All civilian judges are to hand over their duties to the royal paladins, effective immediately.
Even worse. Someone's
Ten
got
tady
to
furt do toho mydlí.
Nothing's ever gonna change.
Someone's got to do the work.
That doesn't surprise me.
That's
don't say.
totally
Jako můžu ho prásknout, ale co? To byste on měl přece bude a prachy, ale...
Teach me
jsem
something.
bych měl daleko.
These are bad times.
Tak,
Everybody knows by now.
You've already got.
That's not what my husband thinks.
tak, teď bychom měli teda být schopni vzít tenhle ten
Who
míst.
says things like that?
Kažte. No, to asi už bychom měli mít
Who
dost.
says things like that?
He doesn't see that. I can't
To
help
máme teda lepší luk.
That's exactly what I said.
Bandity na tom mostě to zřejmě nedám, abych řekl pravdu. Zkusíme střeta. To by nám teoreticky mohlo vyjít, ne? To máme takový úkol nejblíž, o kterým přesně víme, jak ho províst. Tam je potom... Tam je potom ještě ta soutěž v tom pití, ale nemám máhev vody a musel bych ukrást mu tu nějakou tu kořálku nebo co tam je.
That's not what my husband thinks.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
That's not what my husband thinks.
Těžko teďkom říct ti.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Na dnešek fakt jako nejsem vůbec připravený. No. I když máme lepší zbraň, nestačí to na něj. Takže nic. Tak jedině, že teďkom no. Teď se dostat na farmu. Ale že se před tou farmou si musím sundat zbroj domobrany. Aby mě tam zmydlili. No, borůvku. Bohužel pro tebe furt kamennou desku žádnou nemám, kámo. Co to máme ještě? Inosovo oko, tak to je jasný, tam se... I když... Ne, oni mě tam... Já jsem blbec, já jsem mohl jít za tím generálem, že? No. Čili tohle už jsem splnil, už jsem mu ten zprávu dones, nebo ne? To už jsme... Zprávu jsme mu donesli, jak to, že není odškrtnutá? No to je jedno. Tak, teď můžeme jít tady, to by mělo být ke klášteru, a nebo k velkostatkářovi tady tudy má. Nebo ještě tady je kam? Je to k velkostatkářovi a tamhle to nepíše. Já vlastně mapu nemám, takže to jsme ztracený bez mapy. Se nebudeme brát zatím. Aha. Tady je jeskyně. Jeskyně a goblini. Bychom mohli nabrat slušný vody. Černej. Pryč. Jsem pomalý v šermování ještě, no. To je trošku pomalý na tyhle ty hajzlíky, ale to se zlepší. Aha, ještě mi šípy. Dobrý. To jsou složku měl tenhle ten. Zaťáky, dobrý. Tam jsou ještě jedni goblini. A to jeden nám zmizel, škoda. A tam jsou 4, sakra. Tak to vzdávám, tam jich je moc. To jich je hodně. Máme bobky. To trošku nedává. Půjdem do hospody. Noci jsou moc rychlí na mě. No, dobrý, znali to. Ty ale tohle bylo ofus. Ale prdel, tady někde goblin.
You listen to the wrong people.
I used to say that myself.
Who are you? I'm Orlan, the keeper of this here modest tavern. What are you looking for, stranger? Maybe a decent sword or a good piece of armor? A good swig from the country stills or just some information? I can give you all that and more if your coins ring.
Will it ever change?
No one really wants to hear that.
How's it going with your tavern?
Times have been better, you know? People's purses aren't as open as they used to be.
Should have known better.
There's nothing you can do about it.
He really should have known better.
Jsem čekal další rozhovor, sakra.
I never knew that.
Been there, done that.
I never knew.
Show me your wares.
Of course, sir.
I used to say that myself.
Ale má šípy. Vezme, to se tebe vezme.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Potom tady má.
The things I could
Ale
tell
vody,
you.
ale máme 3 lahve, tak to je dobrý.
That doesn't surprise me.
And that's the truth.
To prodáme já tobě. Prodám ti. Tohle, to
Do you really
nepotřebuju.
believe that?
Vezavý meč taky ne. Většinu si můžeš rovnou vzít, protože to už je k ničemu.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Palce taky si vem, rezavou sekiru taky
That's no secret.
nechcem. Tak.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I couldn't care less.
Na flešky bude docela drahé, když koukám.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Tak.
Been there, done that.
Kolik si dáš? 15 za sošku, toho radši dám nějakým kněžímu.
He really should have known better.
You listened to the wrong people.
Nic moc.
He really should have known better.
Is it really true?
Prostě od něj vzali šípy, to nám bude
Same old
stačit.
thing all over again.
He never would have thought of that himself.
How much do you charge for a room?
Give me 50 gold coins for a week, and you can choose a room.
I'm no better off myself.
Damned expensive.
Then you'll have to look elsewhere, my friend.
That was obvious all along.
You just have to listen.
Takže to
You listened to
byl.
the wrong people.
Rukla.
Just have to listen.
Jo.
You hardly know who to believe
A
these
tak by
days.
měl mít teda tady
Nobody
někde
wants to know.
truhlu.
He never would have thought of that himself.
I'll never get this open without the right key. I'll never get this open without the right key.
It's all just gossip.
That will never change.
Kde skladiště.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I'm staying out of it.
I agree with you completely.
Kde ten
I couldn't
prodává
get away
teda?
with that.
Jo, kde má
If he
schovaný ten
doesn't see
chvost?
that,
Tamhle ten.
I can't help him.
From now on, keep your paws off stuff that isn't yours.
Pardon.
The things I could tell you.
Well, at least you've got some gold on you.
It's a bad business.
To nic. Jsem trošku přepis. Takže máme 2 šípy. To mám na jednoho vlka, to je k ničemu. Jdeme do hospody teda a tam je teda ta truhla, kde tam budou všichni spát.
I'm staying out of it.
That's not what I heard.
Who?
I used to say that myself.
How happy?
I never knew that.
Should, of course.
Can't rely on that.
Let's show me your wares.
Of course.
Nobody wants to know.
Já jsem prodal tohle.
I'm staying out of it.
Šipky si necháme pro jistotu ještě.
There's nothing you can do about it.
A to je všechno, co jsme prodali, že? Jo.
Things I could tell you.
That's not what I heard.
Tady jsou 2 truhly.
I couldn't get
Když
away
si
with
hlídá
that.
tuhle, tak to asi bude jo.
I agree with you
Takže všechno tu se
completely.
nahoře vyprdnu.
And that's the truth.
To se mě otevře, dobře.
Been there, done that.
Když to říkáš, tak to asi bude pravda. Jo, dva divačáci už mi dali trošku záhu. Máme z nich kožešiny, tak je to dobrý. A tady bychom měli být už na té velké farmě, takže... Musím dát zbroj. A radši uložit.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
What does he know about What do we have here? Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who wants to know?
I'm Buster, one of Lee's mercenaries. And you had better be a little nicer to me, or I'll have your hide. All right. What do you want here?
I know Lee.
Everyone knows Lee. That doesn't mean a thing, pal. Right now, you're talking to me. So where are you headed?
If you say so. I'm on my way to see the landowner.
Indeed. You don't look all that dangerous to me.
I've killed a beast or two on occasion.
Ha! You probably flattened a few weevils in the fields and chased a couple of rats from their holes. We're dealing with orcs here. Well, yeah, and with those scummy city guards.
Impressive.
That's our business, kid. We even produce our own weapons and armor. We defy death every day. But a country bumpkin like you wouldn't know about that.
Whatever you say.
Get a move on, you wimp.
That's been known a long time.
Budeme se s ním hádat.
I've got no time for things like that.
That's been known a long time.
Já tady je nora těch hajzlíků. A to, že to tady má hlídaný těmadle
What are you doing here?
I'm preparing for battle.
Why?
Lately, the farmers have had more and more problems with field raiders. A few of them even managed to get themselves eaten. Fat Onar didn't exactly find that amusing. None of us got our pay for a week, and it was more or less my fault. Now Lee wants me to wipe out the creature's nest by myself, and the other boys have already made bets on whether I'll survive.
Are you a good fighter?
I'm fair with a sword, but with a bow, I'm very good. Why do you ask?
Where's the nest?
In the middle of the field here, in the big rock.
We could attack that nest together.
You want to help me? Why?
I want to see some gold.
You bastard! You want to take advantage of my situation, huh? Either I pay you, or I bite the dust. All right, I can pay you 50 gold pieces. That's all I got.
Let's attack the nest.
Right now? Or do you need to equip yourself first? You could go back to the farm first.
All right, let's wait a little longer.
You know where to find me.
Where do you think you're going?
Same old thing all over again.
I wanted to have a look around, that's all.
There's a heap of trouble here for men like you. Are you telling me you just want to look around? Ha! So you're headed for the farm. Why else would you have trudged all the way here, hmm? So don't give me any of that bullshit, and let me search you and you can go on your way.
Suit yourself. Search me then.
Now then, let's see what we have here. Ah, gold. It can be very dangerous carrying so much gold around. A lot of mercenaries are real cutthroats, not honest fellows like me. I only want 50 gold pieces from you. That's the toll here. And you only need to pay once. That's fair, isn't it?
To mě sebral o 50.
And there's more, believe me. I hardly know what to believe.
Will you look at that?
What do you want?
Have you joined the city beggars? Looks like it. I'll tell you something. No matter what you're wearing, I can see right through you. To me, you're just a greasy little idler, nothing more.
Can't rely on that.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
What's your problem?
I know people of your sort. All talk, no guts. I detest somebody who dresses up all important and brags about his heroic deeds. Just yesterday, I slugged one of the boys here in the mouth because he claimed he could bring down a black troll with one hand tied behind his back.
So what?
What's that supposed to mean? So what? Have you ever seen a black troll, Big Mouth?
That's no
Do
secret.
you have any idea how big those monsters are, man?
Tell me that isn't
If
true.
you just get one step too close to them, they'll tear you to pieces.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help it.
Just listen to him talk.
I'm not interested.
That's probably better for you.
Happen sooner or later.
Nobody wants to know.
I wouldn't be so sure.
You don't have to tell me that.
It's all just gossip.
No idea. You tell me.
Of course we got him in the end.
I'm staying out of it.
Wolfík, to známe.
Hey.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Doing all right?
Hey, I know you. From the colony. What do you want here?
He never would have thought of that himself.
Mustn't believe everything.
Tell me
you
that
hear.
isn't true.
But no,
He didn't get that from me.
he knew better.
That was no big deal.
Do you have anything to sell?
Oh, don't ask. Bennett, one of the new guys, takes care of the weapons and armor now. In the colony, I was responsible for Lee's entire weapons store. And then along came a trained smith, and pow, I'm out of a job. I desperately need a new job, even if all I do is guard the farms out there.
There's more, believe me.
I don't care, just as long as I'm not twiddling my thumbs here anymore.
Decision, wasn't it?
idea. You tell me.
That's really not my problem.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Know that.
Really didn't deserve
Never would have
that.
thought of that
You
himself.
don't have to tell me that.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Mustn't believe
Can you teach me anything?
I can teach you a few tricks in handling a bow if you want. I don't have anything better to do right now anyway.
I heard.
I already thought as much.
I'm staying out of it.
Hardly know who
Of
to
course we
believe
got him
these
in the
days.
end.
And that's the truth.
I used to say that myself.
I'd have
That's
gone
the
about
first
it
I've heard of it.
Same old thing, all over again.
That's all.
Hello,
just
pretty
gossip.
girl.
Nobody will
What
learn
do you
anything
want?
from
Really
me.
should have known better.
He doesn't even know how to
You
hold
have
a
to step
sword.
in and sort things
Been there,
out.
done that.
I agree with you completely.
They say you are revolting against the
Don't have to
king.
tell me that.
My father has decided that it's time we defended ourselves.
The trouble is
No
it
one
is.
really wants to hear that.
Nothing amazes me.
What's your job here?
I sell the goods that we produce.
More.
If you want to buy something, just let me know. But let me warn you, I won't stand for either haggling or stealing, understood?
I'm not telling you anything
Been
new.
there, done that.
That was no big deal.
Show me your wares.
What can I offer you?
LAR
He
himself was
really
after
should have
him.
known better.
Noc.
I get so
Doesn't see
worked
that.
up.
Has anything significant happened lately?
A few days ago, my father decreed that we're no longer allowed to sell anything in town. So now I'm staying here on the farm and selling my wares to visitors only.
Nobody ever asked for
That was
my
no big
opinion.
deal.
That was obvious all along.
I don't know why he
Do
gets
you
so
really
worked up.
believe that?
I used to say that myself.
Tell me you didn't know that.
Hey, you!
I do not sell any weapons. Khaled does. He's in the house with Onar.
What kinds of weapons do you make?
Plain swords at the moment, not much else. But if I had some magic ore, I could forge weapons that are better than all comparable weapons made from regular old steel. You wouldn't happen to know where to find some around here. Besides in the Valley of Mines, I mean.
No.
Of course not.
Are you with the farmers or the mercenaries?
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I was just curious.
Have you ever seen a farmer who also forges weapons?
No.
Then why do you ask such stupid questions?
Of
course we got him in the end.
Can you teach me how to forge a sword?
Sure. That'll cost you a bit, though. Let's say 30 gold pieces. I've heard a thing or two.
Fine. Here's 30 for you.
And that was a damn good price, too. We can start as soon as you're ready. I've got my own opinion about that.
Oh, to budou 2 body, kurdek.
How did you pick that up, then?
Nothing amazes me
I'm
anymore.
in enough trouble as it is.
What about forging equipment?
What do you need?
He never would have thought of that himself.
Can't believe that.
Kladivo bych měl mít.
Really didn't
All
deserve
that
that.
matters is strength.
Platu.
So don't tell me that. That's all just
A já mám
gossip.
jenom kladivo, nemám kovářské
Got
kladivo,
my
že?
own opinion about that.
To stojí 200, tak to ne.
Nobody will
A
learn
kolik mi dal za...
Go on like this forever.
Nothing amazes me anymore. Don't tell me you didn't know
Ale budu
that.
potřebovat 200 na kovářské kladivo, ono tady dobrý je v Gothicu 2 vyrábět meče, to je jako
I'm not
vynáší
telling you
hodně,
anything new.
hodně dobré
I'm not telling you anything new.
suroviny.
I can't believe
That
that.
was obvious all along. Nobody will learn anything.
Jarvis.
What are you doing here in my kitchen?
I'm hungry.
We don't serve militiamen here.
Let's wait and see what happens.
OK, no, tady mě nevidíte rádi, dobře.
Didn't get that from
Hello, I'm new here.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not really in the mood for conversation. I'm totally wrecked.
You're awfully busy, huh?
You can say that again. Bennett makes so many weapons that I can hardly keep up with the polishing.
What can you tell me about the farm?
This is Onar's farm. That big building is his house. He vacated a wing for the mercenaries. We farmers have had to bunk in the barn ever since. But it's all right with me. It's good that we have people who guard the farm. The building here is the kitchen. Maybe you'll be lucky and Thekla will have something for you to eat.
What about the mercenaries?
Onar hired them to keep the city militia off our backs. But they also guard the farm, the sheep, and us farmers. So don't even think about stealing anything or rummaging around in somebody's chest. They're just waiting for a chance to knock you down.
I used to say that myself. Same old thing all the
Nobody will learn anything.
Can I buy weapons from you?
I don't have much. We take almost all the swords and axes into Onar's house.
Don't tell me that. He doesn't even know how to hold
Don't
a
tell
sword.
me
know what to
that,
believe
yeah.
anymore. There's nothing you can do about it.
Got my own opinion about that.
I agree with you completely. You listened to the wrong
Say
people.
you didn't know that.
That's not what I heard.
Where did you pick that up then?
Hey, where you think you're going?
Of course.
To the house, of course.
Onar pays us not to let guys like you in here.
That's all.
Just don't let any militia in here. Those were his exact words.
I want to talk to Lee.
What do you want from him?
Hold a sword. That was no big deal.
He and I go way back.
You're a pal of Lee's? I don't believe a word. But go on in. If he doesn't recognize you, you'll know it. Lee's in the right wing. Don't even think about wandering around anywhere else.
I agree with you completely. That was no big deal.
Don't say you didn't know that.
That's been known a long time.
I agree with you completely. No idea. You tell me.
People.
Of course we got him in the end.
Who the devil let you in here? What are you doing here? I thought you were dead.
What makes you think that?
Gorn told me it was you who brought down the barrier.
Yes, that was me, all right.
I never would have thought that a man could survive something like that. What brings you here? You aren't here without a reason.
What exactly are you doing here?
Quite simple. I'm gonna see to it that we all get off this island. Onar hired us to defend his farm, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. But our reward is more than just our pay. By helping the farmers, we cut the city off from its provisions. And the less the paladins have to eat, the sooner they'll listen when I finally make them an offer of peace. Too bad that you had to join up with them, of all people.
What is your offer going to look like?
Essentially, it will be about our pardons and free passage to the mainland. You'll learn more when the time comes.
Gorn told you about me? What happened to him?
You remember him, don't you?
Let me think.
Big, dark, bad with a big axe. He recaptured our ore mine with you, back in the colony.
Sure.
He got caught by the paladins and was sent back to the Valley of Mines with a penal convoy. If the road to the Valley of Mines wasn't plastered with paladins and orcs, I'd have sent a couple of the boys already to free him. But the way things are, there's no point. Poor devil.
Everything fine with you?
If it's something important, go talk to Lee. Otherwise, leave me alone.
Lína spoznává, tak je to dobrý.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Nothing amazes me anymore. You listen to
How's
the
it
wrong
going?
people.
The king's troops aren't exactly welcome on the farm. A lot of people here may talk to you anyway, but you certainly won't make yourself popular.
I can't help it.
It can't go on like this forever.
In town, they're talking about a peasants' revolt.
Nonsense. We aren't doing anything except defending what we've worked hard for. It's certainly true that the war is being fought on the backs of the peasants,
All that matters
but
is
Onar is no longer prepared to just stand by and watch while the king bleeds us dry.
Where did you pick that up?
I'm not telling you anything new. Is it really true? All that
Budeme se spát na
Might get so
odpočinek,
worked up.
ale ještě aby to
I'd have gone about it differently.
najít toho hlavního rolníka.
Who let you in here? What are you doing here on my farm?
Everything all right here on the farm?
Our hospitality does not extend to the troops of the king.
I want to buy a sheep.
What are you doing here then? See a sheep anywhere? If you want to buy a sheep, go out to the pasture. It's to the right of my house. Have Pepe sell you one.
A myslím, že bude obchodovat a ono nic. My tady obchodujeme. Tak nic.
That's not what I heard. There's nothing you can do about it.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
I'm staying out of it.
Hey, you!
What do you want from me?
That's all just gossip. He doesn't see that.
Can you help me improve my abilities?
I could show you how to use your strength better in close combat. A lot of fighters are very weak because they don't have the technique to use their strength properly. The same is true for dexterity in ranged weapons.
I never knew that.
I want to improve my abilities.
I said I could help you, not that I would. As long as you aren't one of us, you can...
And that's the truth.
Is it really true?
Where did you pick that up then?
That was obvious all along.
So you didn't know that.
How are things?
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
It's possible.
I used to deal in swamp wheat back in the colony. Remember?
I used to say that myself.
And what are you dealing in now?
Ah, don't ask. I brought a whole package of swamp wheat with me from the mining colony. Many of the mercenaries like a little smoke now and then. I've earned a small fortune on the side. But some bastard stole all the weed from my chest. I'm pretty sure it was that Bodo. He bunks in the same room as me, and he always grins at me like such an idiot.
I'm not telling you anything new. That was obvious all along.
Moc toho nemá, takže to je zbytečný.
That was obvious all along.
I used to say that myself.
No.
I used to say that myself.
Kolik máme? 24, za chvilku musíme končit. Já bych si chtěl vyzkoušet, jak jsem silnej proti... proti polnímu škůdci. Jestli ho budu schopný udolat, nebo ne. A podle toho se rozhodneme, jestli budeme tady pokračovat, nebo půjdeme třeba ke klášteru, nebo ještě kam. No. Máme tady volnou cestu, tady k tomhle místu to stačí. Trochu chleba, tak si vezmeme. Ty vole, těch polních škůdců tady je trošku víc. Jo. To není dobré. No, spíš načtu, protože mi ubral fakt hodně. Takže na ty nejdem. No. Takže co teďko? Teďko můžeme jít.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Teďko můžeme dávat zkušenosti do luku a zbraní. A nebo do síly, abychom otevřeli další zbraně. Tam nic nemají, hoši.
What did you want in there?
Jsem ti tam nešla, vole. Jsi tam nic ani neměl.
Yes! Run as fast as you can!
Se nasred z toho, že tam nic nemá. Asi půjdu ke klášteru. To je jediné místo, který teďkom tak nějak mě napadá. Tady vlevo ani nevím, kam to vede tahle cesta. Musíme teda ke klášteru a tam cestou to zapíchneme. Budeme pokračovat zítra zase, no. Bohužel nebudu schopný ani zítra říct, jak to bude v pátek. Takže poznáme, no. Máme. Stará kamenná deska.
Hey, you!
Innos be with you. What can I do for you, wanderer?
Where will this path take me?
The path leads to the monastery of the Magicians of Fire. However, access is permitted only to the servants of Innos. Since you have already chosen to join another group, entrance will be denied you.
What are you doing here?
I am a magician of fire, a priest of our god, Innos. This shrine is consecrated to him, the highest god, the creator of the fire and lord of justice. People come to me in order to pray to Innos and be blessed. And for a small donation, you can get many useful things from me.
Show me your wares.
Nic moc.
May Innos...
Tak a našli jsme kamennou desku, což je dobré. Jak to, že mi tak rychle sejmou? Tak nic, no. Kurek, to jsme tady takhle daleko, tak to končíme lidičky, bohužel. A našli jsme druhou kamennou desku, takže to není úplně zlý. A ještě se můžu tady. A jestli tady nebude tohohle oltáře kamenná deska, by mohla být. Tady bohužel není, je tu plno rostlin, ale deska žádná. Takže to nic. Takže holíčky, díky, že se tu teda dneska byli. No a pokračovat budeme zase zítra. Asi tak nějak podobným čase jako dneska. A uvidíme. Možná to bude delší, kratší, těžko říct. Nejsem schopný to odhadnout teďkom posledních pár dnů. A poznáme, kam se zítra dostaneme. Takže holíčky, díky a zdar zítra.